saying that last Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's episode. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again. No hand gestures today. He's fucking keeping it. Dude, the sign language community came after him. I had no idea he was going that hard with them. Now he's still out here.
Some mini ones,
dude.
Are we going?
Microaggressions.
Okay.
We're going.
I love my new thing is when like we're clearly going. I like asking just to throw off the momentum for everybody.
Are we going?
It's like you like.
Wait, is this a video?
Very obviously an intro. Also, I don't want to start off inappropriately and maybe get you flagged, but I will say you have one of the nicest playgrounds I've ever seen. I mean, do you know what I'm talking about? Right down here in the neighborhood.
Oh yeah, I'm not legally allowed to be by it. But
neither am I. Sped past that thing, but I'm telling you, oh my God, they're getting. Dude. You're talking about how kids are getting smarter, dude. They're getting more spoiled. Is what they're getting.
Privileged.
I mean, the monkey bars in my neighborhood, you would fall off when you were on them. You would just fall to the ground, hit your back on the wood chips.
Dude,
Evan?
Yeah. And it was all, like, that's all painted still. There's no rust. There's no cuts. Like, the monkey bars I grew up in.
You know what I didn't see? A single fucking kid playing on it.
It's kind of weird, right?
Dude, when's the last time you drove through the neighborhood on a summer day and seen a gang of bikes piled up on a lawn?
It's like an M. Night Shyamalan movie in this neighborhood. Something happened.
Exactly. In our day, were you a 64 kid? Crisscross applesauce playing Donkey Kong with the boys?
Hell yeah.
Little
Mario Kart?
Yeah.
Boom.
The kids today, they grew up playing Call of Duty in their room with their friends, thinking that they're playing with their friends, but you're not. You're just saying inappropriate words and doing them. Like, it's always inappropriate.
Yeah.
Too. Like, the Call of Duty kids, I mean, I've heard the N-word more on that.
I've been called the N-word more.
It's unreal. Yeah, it's unreal.
To the point I feel like I have a pass. Like, I've been called it enough where I'm like, I think...
You're starting to feel like one?
I like how you're worried about the playground being what gets me flagged. And then you're like...
Beep out whatever you want. I'm a liability. I told you I'm on half an Adderall, dude. Yeah,
dude,
no one's
Are
safe
you really on half an Adderall?
I'm on half an Addy. I don't know how long they last. But I popped it this morning. I had some work to do, and boy, oh boy, did it get done. I almost burnt down the house doing it.
Dude, beautiful.
Just because of speed and agility.
Oh, really? Just fucking Sonic around there? Just.
Yeah. And also, you ever taken Adderall?
I take Adderall once in my life, and I was like, this could be a problem.
It's a little too good.
It's the devil's nectar.
But there are, it's the devil's nectar. I would argue that's heroin, but
I've never partaken.
Neither have I. The word nectar, I feel gooey and warm. I don't feel.
Yeah. It's a devil's Tic Tac.
It's a devil's Tic Tac. There you go.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it just gets you through the day.
But I took half of that bitch, dude, and I was cleaning the house like I was expecting an FBI raid. I mean, it was unreal. Started mowing my lawn. I don't have a lawn. I think it was my neighbor's lawn. I don't know what was going on, but the thing is, when you stop, when you come to a halt, then the emotion, you start thinking about your life. At least me.
So you took the Adderall, and then when everything stopped, you were like, let's go inward.
Yeah, well, I was stuck in traffic on my way here, and I'm like, am I really a Pisces, or that's what they're telling me?
Damn.
I didn't know. I started crisscrossing my whole identity, and it's just, you need a task. It's like the sergeant needs a mission.
Yeah.
The dog needs a ball to fetch.
Yeah.
When you're on Adderall, you need some paperwork, or at least, or something.
So you got it all done, everything, and then do you have a prescription, or you just got lucky from a doctor?
Next question.
Right. I hear you.
You know,
I took one.
I do have ADD. I'm not abusing it. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
I took one in college when I had finals, and it was the greatest thing ever to study with. I remember taking it, and someone said something, and I wanted to make a joke off of it, and I go, "It's not even worth it right now." I was so dialed in. I was just like,
it also makes you a social elite all of a sudden.
I was better than everybody. I was like, they don't deserve this. And then I wanted to go work out because I was like, I could just feel every muscle fiber being like, just dialed in.
Now I find, and I don't know where we go. I don't know what the clientele of this podcast is, but I find the same with mushrooms. Are you into that sort of thing?
Been microdosing, dog.
You have been.
Got some in the fridge.
So
allegedly.
In the fridge? What are you doing?
Chocolate, dog.
Okay. You don't want that melting. We're in Texas. That makes sense. But no, shrooms, dude. I took a little, and I think it was a little micro, nothing crazy. Went to Salt Lake City. Went to Wise Guys with the boys. Saw Shane Gillis on shrooms. That was great.
Oh, hell yeah, dog.
Yeah.
Saw Shane.
So I'm trying to do the Trump, dude. I can't even.
He's so gay.
I said you're gay. But
so wow, these guys are gay. I walked in here.
We went snowboarding on a little shrooms, dude, and I've never felt so well. I felt like Shaun White. I just felt connected. I felt like at any minute I could bust a backflip and nobody was ready.
Dude, you look like Shaun White if he was born in Texas.
I look like Sean Pink. You know, it looked like Sean Pink. Like nothing. He's just kind of beige. He's just kind of there. It's like not even a cool. You can't even call it the flying what. You know, he got the tomato. He's a little more distinct than me.
Yeah, man. And so you took shrooms, and what were like revelations that came to you while you were just fucking flying down that powder?
I remember thinking, you're not funny. Give up comedy.
No
That's
shit.
Dude, it was getting negative, but I felt like an athlete.
Oh, man.
It's like I felt like this is probably what Michael
Like,
Jordan...
don't do comedy and focus on snowboarding?
Sort of, yeah. It's like, dude, you're so good at this. This is where you belong. Also, I was like rediscovering America. You ever been to Utah?
No. Oh, well, I have, but
Salt
not
Lake City?
not Salt Lake City.
Oh, dude, it's gorgeous.
I went to like the worst part, not the worst part. It was like near Zion, and I just camped in the same area. So after like 2 days of
down
all...
at Short Creek?
No.
You know the FLDS?
Snow...
Have you seen any women dressed like a Little House on the Prairie type?
Yeah.
You saw that?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
That's the FLDS. Are you woke to that?
No, dog. I don't know what you just said.
That is the fundamental... Hold on. Fundamental... It's Fundamental Church of Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints. It's like the Mormon, the crazy Mormon chapter.
Oh, yeah.
The Netflix documentary just dropped. You seen it?
I haven't seen that one.
But you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know.
So that is the FLDS, and exactly what you're talking about on that Arizona-Utah border is where they were dwelling, if you will.
Dude, I take a crazy amount of mushrooms. I might say fuck civilization and just go there. I'd be like, this seems so much easier.
And then you start 3 ones. I mean, that's kind of 3 of them. I have one cooking, one cleaning, one banging me. I mean, that's kind of nice. You know, you start to think on the shrooms and you start to see, I mean, I like these colors they're wearing. I do like pastels. I'm a big spring guy. People know that about me. So, but then again, you got to, I mean, dude, the whole thing is, I mean, it's just one guy who like convinced everybody that he's God. His dad did it.
Tight move.
His dad died and then he took over as the prophet. And then he's currently in jail. You should watch the doc, dude. It's wild.
It's on Netflix?
Yeah, this guy was at large for a little bit and just like going to Disney World. He was fucking crazy, man.
When I lived in Puerto Rico, there was a building there that had a giant T-Rex life-size out front of it, outside, and on the wall was a giant great white that they had made out of like little rock glass, like art piece. And I was like, that's the dopest building I've ever seen in my life. I would start asking people, be like, what's over there? What's that? It was a cult. Some dude started a cult, and he was like, how do I lure people in? Let me put a fucking T-Rex that has nothing to do with the religion and a giant great white.
But bitches love animals.
Dude.
That's the thing.
Them bitches love animals.
The craziest thing is that you said Puerto Rico, and then you said T-Rex. I was like, they have the same dinosaurs over there? That fucking blew me away. T-Rexo.
But their cult rule was the night before your wedding, he got to bang your girl. Like that was part of the religion. That's the thing. People, you know how everybody, that's always the reddest flag in a cult. Is be like, it's almost like
that's always it always boils down to sex,
dude. It's almost like an MLM. You know, you're like somewhere in this.
Did you say BLM?
MLM.
So yeah, kind of similar, I guess.
Men lives matter, bro. Mm-hmm. There's always something weird, and it always, whenever you're just like, okay, is this a pyramid scheme?
Yeah.
Cults, sex is like the pyramid scheme. That's where you're like, oh, this is a sex pyramid scheme. The dude has made a pyramid. How do I fuck this dude's girl?
Yeah, I mean, and the dude at the top of that pyramid is swinging pipe. Anyone he wants, pretty much all of them. And I'm trying to think, are there any cults I fuck with? I don't know if I'm in on any cults specifically.
I got approached by Scientology in LA.
I'm willing to call that a cult. I'm willing to call that a cult.
Yeah. They, at an audition, they were like, it was quite an experience. They were like hyenas. They were like vultures. They were like velociraptors, actually.
You went to a Scientology event?
I was at this audition, and it was like a cattle call.
They pray.
Dude, in Los Angeles, because they're like, there's some people here that are mentally just want to be a star.
Right.
And I remember them fucking sniffing it out. It's like The Walking Dead. Have you ever seen when they put blood all over themselves to like sneak around with the zombies?
Dude, so this is, oh my, you'd be blowing me away. Yeah, I know what you're so this is where they put on like normal clothes, like normal street clothes. And they're they're wearing like a Vulcan stone. Like, I'm just like you.
Dude, I'm just like you.
Come on, you want to skate after this?
And so you would be in line and they'd just be sniffing you like, and there were these hot chicks.
Good sense of smells.
Great sense.
Scientologists. That's a fact.
They could sniff out the insecurity and weakness to prey on, because they would look at you and they would wait for you to make eye contact and then beeline to you and they'd be like, hey, you seem really cool. What's your name?
Oh my God.
And I'd be like, I'm talking to a fucking robot right now. It's Ex Machina.
Do they have like Will Smith and Tom Cruise? Are they these people sliding in, or is it more? Is it a little more?
These are just hot chicks.
Hot chicks,
dude.
Okay, so this is we're talking like rock star energy. They're like posting them up at 7-Eleven. They're giving you samples. Kind of fuck with it. I'm a simple-minded guy.
Energy drink right now.
If I'm gonna be a victim of a cult, that's how they're gonna do it. You're gonna show me a little titty, I might be in.
Dude, and I was there. I had a pass. I was like, dude, I don't know what my religion, but I'm good on it. I might be Jewish. Who knows? And then
I'm just not convinced I believe in science. I mean, science isn't my favorite. I mean, if there was like a social studies-ology or maybe a mathology, it's a little more my speed. Science I struggled with, so it's just I'm out.
Yeah, but that's the thing is they're like, no, we'll teach you everything you know. And they're being seductive about it. And when I'm leaving, I shit you not, they have people.
She started rubbing your nipples.
Dude, they start putting people in the back of a van and signing people up with brochures to take them to their fucking cult compound. Dude, some of those people probably never seen again.
Yeah, because that's what like, is that what is promised to them? Like fame and stardom? Is that like.
And just a place to be, like they're going to elevate you. And it's something with they test your, there's some kind of molecule. What
if you and eons. I, for the pod, because I wouldn't do it for no views,
Right.
Yeah. What if we infiltrate? What if we, for 2 years, a year maybe, we bring on new identities, we're moles. And
just to get the recon, we'll be back.
Recon, I mean, I'm talking content, baby. I don't give a fuck if we...
Dude, content is king.
Yeah, I'll even tell them like, hey, if we make 3 million views... I'll find a way to exonerate you guys. We'll bleep out some of the bad stuff. But what do you think? OnlyFans, maybe we can make an OnlyFans out of it.
1,000%.
OnlyFans Scientology. I mean, there's got to be people want to know what's going on.
Here's the problem, though.
Inside those doors,
you get me in a room with Tom Cruise, he's probably going to get me to actually convert.
He's going to get us to.
Go, hey, friend.
He's going to talk your ear off. You know he's going to talk your ear off, and he's got a way of making you feel like a proud son. I know that. I don't know that, but I know that. Like Tom Cruise will look you deep into the eye, and it's like, wait a minute, you gave me my first bike? What the fuck? You're all confused all of a sudden, like dad. He just has you in a trance. Tom Cruise can reteach you how to read, and you wouldn't even know.
Oh man,
it's just he's America's not dad, but like man.
I don't know if I'm coming back. It's almost like someone who's like, let's do heroin for a year. And then you're just done with it. Like you can kick the habit. Right. It's like, they get their fucking.
No.
Are you religious?
I mean, I would consider it spiritual.
Yeah.
I'm not buying we're done after this.
No shit.
I'm not.
I hope you're right, dog.
I believe in afterlife. I believe in a higher power. I just don't know what that is yet. I'm figuring it out. I don't. Again, it's the science. I don't buy the science thing. Big boom, dude. I didn't hear shit. Come on. Come on. Fucking big boom. Then why is the first one was good enough then. The second one there I could have stopped.
I was like, I'm not gonna catch him on this one. Let's see where he goes with it. Oh man. So when you were on mushrooms, you said that it told you to quit comedy? Like you were just like, I
just become a negative Nancy. It's just like, what are you doing, dude? Like why the fuck did you ever leave the military? They were paying you. And then I snap out of it. It's like, nah, dude, you're just being I'm not like the psychedelics, I can't get too heavy with it. I get too negative.
Yeah.
Is my thing.
What about marijuana?
Good. I mean, I smoke it by the heaps.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I like it, dude. I can, well, I was going to say I'm a free American, but we are in California right now, so I love weed.
Yeah. This whole podcast has been done from a bunker in a Scientology headquarters.
Also known as Rancho Cucamonga.
Hell yeah, dog.
We know where you guys are at.
Dude, that was another thing. I got this audition for... No, it wasn't even an audition. It was a role offered to me. And I researched...
Little flex.
Well, here's the thing. I researched because I was like, I never get roles just offer me. I'm like, $500 a day. Let me check out what production company is. It was tethered to Scientology. And I like went down this huge like Reddit rabbit hole about this production company. They would pay you to come to their place. It was like a film place in like Rancho Cucamonga, like somewhere random. And... it was basically, you couldn't leave. Some people were like, dude, they tried. Once I got there, they were like, you need to give your phone, your wallet, your keys, everything.
Oh, I'm thinking of the word. Oh, yeah. Human trafficking.
Yeah.
That's the term.
I turned it down. I was like, I can't even risk this.
Yeah.
Because if Tom Cruise is there and John Travolta, he's like, hey, man.
Yeah, dude, John Travolta.
He starts rubbing your shoulders and shit.
John Travolta, that dude, like, now he appreciates a sunset. Like that's the guy you're gonna sit in the backyard with. After all this bullshit, I'm sorry you had to suck my dick back there in the name of God. But how about a Cuban cigar? You know, and it's like fair
and like some nice assortment of meats and stuff. Just he's gonna take care of you.
He knows how to charcuterie.
Yeah,
come on.
Hey man, you
Fonzie's not fun. Danny.
Hey,
what's her? Sandy. That's all I got.
R.I.P. Sandy.
Is she died?
Yeah, bro.
This week, right?
About a month ago.
OJN? Yeah. ONJ? I don't give a fuck about the bitch. I really don't. God bless. I hope I see you on the other side. I hope you didn't sin. I hope you deserve the pearly gates. Maybe she was a bad person. Who knows?
Because she died.
Well, no, I'm just saying. Well, no. I'm just saying, like, it doesn't have to be a bad thing. I don't know anything about her.
Yeah.
She's a great actress.
She could have been a bad person.
Could have been a bad person.
That's why, I'm not even going to go there.
Who do you think is the biggest movie star that just stopped acting and doesn't make sense, that the people want more of? Because I was thinking there's a lot of ways you can go here. One, like, Will Smith stopped making big movies like a couple years ago. I was thinking about that today. Like, he was a huge fucking movie star that could drive any script. I don't know if you're into movies like this.
Oh, yeah.
I am. And I was thinking, because like, I just watched the old Bonnie and Clyde, like 1962. And it's Warren Beatty and Faye Dunaway. And I was thinking, like, the biggest movie star of all time. And like, he was like the leading man, but we don't even really have a leading man, as in like, Dwayne The Rock Johnson's never going to win a fucking Oscar.
Yeah.
You know?
There's like, I think there's 4 or 5 leading men left. I feel like what's happened with entertainment is everything's gotten so watered and fractured into like different, like there's so many genres and niches, and especially competing with the internet now, they can't even put the kind of money to create a great movie now.
Right.
Like that's what I think is happening. I think
they're not making the same return. Right?
No.
Or are they? I don't know.
No, not even close.
Because I think now big corporations are paying movies. Is that right? Like Disney will pay you to stream on their web. I don't know how it works.
Yeah. Well, back in the day, they could make those great movies. Matt Damon actually had an interview about this recently where he talked about the reason is because of DVD sales and VHS sales are gone.
And that carry the weight?
Yeah, that's where they would make so much money back. So they can't even risk the amount of money it takes to make a huge movie. But then they can't even take these risks with stories anymore. They need to follow like the algorithm and the plot form that will get people to go to the theater. That's why you can almost like guess the plot of all the movies coming out.
Yeah.
Like when's the last time you saw a movie where you're like, wow, that was a completely original idea. I couldn't even guess where it was going.
2 nights ago, but it's a 2019 movie. It's Wes Anderson, Isle of Dogs. Have you seen that?
No.
You know who Wes Anderson is?
Yeah,
like
I know the name.
Fantastic Mr. Fox. Have you seen that?
No.
Okay. Well,
is Isle of Dogs, is it actually with dogs?
Yeah, but it's like claymation.
Right. I remember starting it. I had a bootleg copy and it didn't work. I was like,
fantastic.
Really?
Dude. But like, movies, like there's a movie going around right now.
Everything
Everywhere All at Once.
It's on my list.
I haven't seen it yet. I really want to. I hear it's fantastic.
Yeah.
And completely unique. And then you have like the Parasite movies and then not movies.
Those were great.
Like Squid Games was completely original.
Yeah.
I thought. Nothing's original ever, but like.
It's hard to be original when so many things have already happened.
What's the closest thing to Squid Games? Hunger Games? Mm-hmm. I mean, I can't really. What's like that type of thing where like a game, it's like a game show concept.
Yeah.
Where you die if you don't win.
Did you ever see Suicide Club?
No.
Dude, that's the original Hunger Games. Was Suicide Club was a movie. It's phenomenal. It's subtitles. It took place, I think it was a Japanese movie where society got so bad and kids didn't respect teachers.
Post or pre Pearl Harbor?
This is post.
I'm out. Not watching it, dude. Don't trust that era. Don't trust that era. Don't trust their motives from that point. I'm out. Dude. I'm out on it. Sorry. I like the people, but I stand with America. And
dude, I respect it.
I was in the Navy. Those are my brothers. You know?
How do you feel about Godzilla?
Godzilla. Yeah, he's cool with me. I mean, look, I think he struck post. I think that could have been like a
It was a
I understand
snapback.
with American thing. So I don't know. Well, we don't know Godzilla's motives, but at the time, we needed a hero.
It kind of seems like he was being like, nah, that shit wasn't cool.
You know, you ever see the movie Pearl Harbor where the Japanese commander was like, I think we just awoke a sleeping giant? Motherfucker was talking about Godzilla, dude. Come on. Come on, baby.
That's a crazy crossover I never thought of.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's some great foreign movies are great. Parasite was a phenomenal movie.
Parasite was great. I'm trying to think, like, I don't know. Did you see Uncut Gems?
Yeah.
That's a movie that like sticks out to me in the past. Like it's being super unique. And then
because
next year they drop Hubie Halloween and it's fucking
dude,
horrible.
Some people talk shit about Adam Sandler, but I'm just like, his movies are at least original. Like some of these plots.
Dude, I watched Click the other night.
Ooh, get the tear factory going, bro. Dude,
and it only gets heavier the older you get. Holy fuck, seriously.
Yeah.
And very funny too.
Yeah.
Very funny.
Yeah.
But like unreal, like the emotion with him and his dad and his son, like I'm not even a father and I felt like I let my kids down watching that movie, dude.
Isn't it interesting? Because like you said, now as an adult, I watched some of these movies as a kid and felt the emotions from one side of it. And then now as I'm like older, I'm like, oh shit, now I'm getting the other perspective on it.
My buddy's got a kid and he was like, now it's like, I watch everything about like a child and it's fucking fucks you up. But yeah, no, the older you get, like we went back and watched SpongeBob, we maybe could learn a thing or two. You don't know. I mean, it's, yeah.
How do you feel about Pokemon? Japanese?
I don't hate the Japanese. I feel like there's a narrative built here. I don't know where the trust is where I'm at with the Japanese. Okay. I do like them. I lived there for 2 years. Did I ever tell you that?
Okinawa?
No, I lived in Yokosuka.
Oh, okay.
Which is closer to Tokyo. Yeah, mainland.
Okay.
I was there for 2 years. It's sick, dude. Food is great.
Yeah.
The women love weird white guys. I killed, I crushed.
Dude, you crushed.
All those sounds you hear in the pornos are real. They're not fake. Oh. And the tentacles are fake.
Oh,
Spoiler
really?
alert. Spoiler alert. I never climbed Mount Fuji, so according to folklore, I'm destined to go back.
Oh.
So we'll see.
You were there for the Navy?
I was there in the military for 2 years.
How long were you in the military?
7 years, 4 months.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How'd you like it?
Dude, I loved it. I had a great time. There's sad parts about it, but there's also like sick parts about it. And like, it's helping me live my life now. Like, you know. I loved it. I had a fun time. I don't know. I'm confused on why I'm confused on why everybody doesn't do it. Really? Obviously it's in hindsight, but like, dude, where I'm at with my peers that went to college is not that far off. In some cases, I'm further ahead.
What do you mean?
Like I didn't go to college. I joined the military and I feel like I'm like significantly better off for it than some of my friends that just went to a 4-year college. Yeah.
The life experience. Just seeing the world and
the money after the fact, like I have money, they don't, you know? And then I remember feeling like I was like losing out. Like I would like see all these pictures of my friends partying in like these frat houses. And then I realized like, dude, while you're drinking out of a keg in a house, I'm on the beaches of the Philippines or I'm in fucking Guam or I'm in Japan. Like I win. Yeah. Yeah, I'm working for the most of the time, but like I'm still, you know, it's over when I say it's over. That's the beauty of the military. Yeah. You just gotta ride out your contract and decide if you can keep doing it or want to keep doing it. But I had my fun, dude. I got out young and healthy. Yeah. You know?
Yeah, if I could go back, that would be something that I would have liked to partake in. That's the thing is like if I had multiple lives, I would do everything.
It's tough, man. It's tough.
Dude, yeah.
It's tough. But I just think like it's so often that I look back and I'm like, this is shit that I would tell myself if I could go back. It's like, tell yourself that shit now. Like I'm fucking 28, dude. I'm so young. Like I learned from my own
Quit bragging.
Oh, yeah. How old are you?
I'm 34, baby.
Oh, dude. I mean, you look significantly younger than me. So I mean, you're. What are you talking about, dude? I could totally, be your adopted father.
Dude, I feel that. I feel stern. I get nervous and I'm like, dude, he's going to fucking discipline me.
Or I could be the mailman that just knocked up your mom. You know? Who knows? Who knows?
You're just here in the morning. I'm like, God damn it. This dude drinking my juice and shit.
It's like,
I have to be nice to
Sunday.
him.
I know you don't have a mail route today. What the fuck are you doing?
You're trying to play fucking catch with me and shit.
This is unreal. Yeah, he just throwing you a newspaper.
You got here and mentioned the empty playground down the street. You're like, hey, we could take a stroll over.
This is not looking good for me.
Oh, man. I'm having that fucking Sixth Sense moment where I realize you're banging me. Yeah. Man.
This is just not a good podcast for me. I mean, within 4 minutes, I made a racial and a pedophilic joke. So the algorithm's going to hate this one.
The Japanese are just coming after you now. You're the next Shane Gillis.
Well, you don't got to worry about the It's the Chinese. It's the Chinese that'll come at you. The Japanese, they might drop a bomb, but those bitches retreat, dude. All right, I like Japan. I'm taking a lot of shots. Let's not forget about the Nagasaki bomb. We got you bitches twice.
My God.
I don't know why I'm I'm dying on this hill. World War II. I went over to Japan. Japanese people, a billion times better than Americans.
Oh, they're so nice. I would love
to live over there.
Yeah.
Let's just clear the record, dude. I kind of wish you guys wiped us out and just took over and then started here. I mean, what we would do, we'd be eating sushi right fucking now.
It seems like such a nicer life to be Japanese.
Oh yeah, sushi's cheap over there too. The food is crazy good. It's unreal fresh.
Yeah, it just seems like the culture is so cool and just
very organized.
That seems like the key to a lot of like Asian cultures is the discipline and like the organize of things. Like when you look at something, I'm like, I don't know, it's very satisfying.
Dude, their public transportation is through the fucking roof. It's just it's just unmatched. Everything's on time. Everyone walks on a certain side of the sidewalk. Everyone's just so polite thinking about everybody else. You don't talk on a train. It's like very fucking rude.
Really?
You get kicked off and then all the drunk Americans come on and just
man.
We're the worst. In any country you go
in the other parts of the world, we do act.
Yeah, and then you come here
bad.
and a polite young Mexican man is trying to ask you for directions, and all of a sudden it's like, you fucking come here and inconvenience me?
Yeah.
You gonna fucking inconvenience me in my own fucking homeland? And meanwhile, I'm in Japan
just turn into Italian
doing the
New Yorker.
same thing to them. Like, well, you're gonna fucking inconvenience you know what? Fucking America, bro.
Everybody just turned into an Italian father.
Yeah, well, they think we're all Robert De Niro. That's another thing. Or Justin Bieber.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing that's always is the entitlement out here of.
Oh, we're the worst. And dude, yes, entitled. And then
if someone's listening to their fucking phone or talking on speakerphone in public, fuck off.
That should be rights to a public assassination.
All right.
I think one person should get the right to kill that person.
We should be allowed to quarantine them.
You should all vote who the person that gets to kill is in this situation. Because you're going to have your volunteers and then you're going to have the people. It's like, you provoked this, you started this, you got to kill them.
Yeah.
You got this crackhead spinning like a dreidel all of a sudden. You know? So.
Oh, I love that, man. This is swimmingly. I love it. I once did you get recruited in high school?
No, I didn't. No, nah. I mean, they came, but it didn't like sell me. It's like, oh, fuck, cool. A pull-up bar. Let's go to war. What?
Dude, the recruiters would call in high school and they just try to be your fucking friend. Yeah. They're trying to be cool.
Oh, I was mouthy to one of them. I remember they came to our class. I remember this. This was senior year. And this dude who ended up being the dude that sent me off to the military, but he came in and he was like, all right, ask me questions. And like, we're all sitting there like, we don't have any questions. He's like, go ahead, ask me questions. And he points at me and he's like, question. And I was like, you ever killed anybody? And then he was like, dude, that's not cool. I was like, I don't have a question. And guess what, bro? I know where your office is. It's by the fucking Chick-fil-A. We drive by it every day and fucking flip it off. If I want to talk to you, I know how to get there. It's 5 minutes from my house. You came to me unprepared and you're getting put in the back fucking pocket of an 18-year-old right now.
Damn.
And that's what happened. I got kicked out of the class. I was asked to leave.
Did you really?
Yeah, I got a little mouthy. This guy could have killed me at any moment too. I thought he had a gun on him too because I'm so stupid. I'm like, dude, let me see your gun, you idiot. He couldn't have one.
That's amazing.
Might as well be a Boy Scout at that point. I mean, what are you gonna do?
Was he in fatigues or what?
He was in fatigues, dude. Yeah. He was in fatigue. You might as well came in a polo. I mean, unprepared. The Marine guy came and like was making us do push-ups. The Marine guy was intense, dude.
Yeah.
He's like, I want you in North Korea by September. You're coming with me.
Damn.
It's intense.
Front lines,
dude. And I never understood the pull-up move. It's like, bring a fucking tank. Get us fired up, dude. Let me throw some like smoke grenades, you know.
A couple flashbangs in the bathroom?
Like in the multi-purpose room. Let me just bang it out during an assembly. Let me see what it feels like to fuck with innocent people. And then I'll decide whether or not I want to go join and do that overseas. You know?
Dude, that's great. I remember I was super paranoid because The first weekend I ever got high in high school, fucking getting high in a porta potty and shit. You know, when you're young, you're just fucking ragamuffin running around, just looking for anywhere you could stick it and smoke it, you know? And I got home, and the next day I get a call from some random adult, and he goes, "Hey, Evan Lopez." And I go, "Hey." He goes, "How's it going, man?" "Good. How are you?" "Good." "What'd you do this weekend?" And I'm just like, and I'm like, "Nothing. Hung out with friends." And he's just like, "Yeah, you just hung out? What'd you guys do?" And I'm literally shitting myself because I feel like someone caught me on camera doing something to someone's daughter.
Yeah.
And then he just goes, "Well, this is so-and-so with the Marines. And, you know, we'd love to talk to you." And I'm like, "Oh, you're a recruiter?" He was like, "Yeah, man." I just fucking click.
Well, what was he trying to get at? What was he trying to?
He was trying to he's probably reading some cold calling, business, closing deals. Lead with some small talk.
Yeah.
Ask how their day was.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how you get motherfuckers to join. I just feel like the people that are going to do it are going to come in. I mean, you're not going to sell me at 7th period on a Tuesday. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I have plans to just go to college and get high for 4 years. I don't want to do this. I might die. They never mention that part. You know, they tell you about all the good things. They don't tell you might get. But I did it. I went. Didn't die.
Thank you for your service, man.
Whatever. You know. Thank you. Yeah. It was fun.
It felt cheap saying that to you right now. I apologize.
Yeah. Well,
man.
You know, what are you doing? What are you doing for you? Ask not what for you can do for your. You know what? Just. It's not too late to join.
Is this the Missy Elliot?
Is
your fam? Yep.
Dude, she. A little fun fact about Missy Elliot from Virginia Beach, Virginia. Bet you didn't know that. Unless you did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, so I lived in Virginia Beach. Like Missy Elliot, Pharrell, and Pusha T are all from that area. And they put on a fire fucking music festival every year on the beach right there.
No shit.
Yeah, it's hot.
Hometown.
Dude, a bunch of Michael Vick's from there. I drove by. You can see there's like Michael Vick built a house for his mom out in like the outskirts of like Virginia Beach. I was like looking for like the dog.
There's a bunch of tennis balls hanging around and shit.
Looking for the cages in the back. The backyard was big enough for it. I guarantee you that's where it went down, dude. No one would ever guess Mama Vick's house.
Dude, Mama Vick's is where it went down.
Yeah, it's like just in a random field off the side of the road. Like they wanted people to see it sort of thing. Damn. It's flashy.
It's crazy when people get money who haven't like had money their whole life and they do elaborate things where they're just like,
"Oh, if I become rich, I'm gonna be a monster, dude."
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do you ever think about like what you would do with money? Like what's one of the things where you're just like, this is a necessity in
like
mine?
Drugs comes to mind right
drugs?
away. Right away. Suitcase
unlimited
full of drugs,
Adderall.
Suitcase full of drugs, Adderall. I want I don't need to cook. I don't need someone to cook for me. I want a laundry guy. That's it.
Oh hell yeah.
I'll top dollar. I'll put you on, bro, because I need to trust you with my chones.
Yeah,
I'm a weird guy with that,
Yeah.
and I need to know that this guy's not fucking.
I like how you said laundry guy rather than laundry gal. Like you're so progressive.
Well, I want them to show up on time and care about their work. You know, I want it to get done right. So, sure, it might get folded a little neater.
I might have to pay them a little more.
Yeah, so they put the colors together. I don't give a fuck. I don't care, dude. I want them on time, ready to go, pressed.
Not asking you too many questions.
Yeah, not about my day.
Yeah.
You know, come on. What are we doing?
Yeah.
This whole gay thing doesn't sound bad the more and more you think. If you can get past the dick in the ass, it's really a nice life.
No.
It's a nice life. I think about what it'd be like. Like sometimes, you're holding your girl's bag and you're at the store and it's like, dude, imagine just fucking at the bar watching football, getting my dick sucked in the bathroom, coming out. Like it'd be so much fun. Get a little buffalo sauce on my dick. He sucks it off.
Yeah, man.
Dip it in some ranch like it's a wing. Come on, dude. I'm telling you, I'm firing full cylinders today, man. I mean, nothing inappropriate is coming out of my mouth. I mean, nothing appropriate is coming out of my mouth, but things are coming.
Matty Adderall, man, can't be stopped.
That's what they used to call me. That's what they used to call me in math class, geometry. Matty Adderall, here he is.
Matty Addy,
get that protractor.
Matty Addy out here.
He knows his
Matty
angles.
Addy.
That's right, baby. That's right.
Did you do drugs in high school at all?
No.
Clean,
dude.
What about drinking?
A little bit.
Little
beer here, a little beer there. But like now, dude, the weed now is just like, bro, it's just, I really understand the medicinal effects.
Right.
It just blankets my like anxiety and stress.
Yeah.
Got a little PTSD,
right.
A little bit. And it's just nice. The weed is nice.
Yeah.
I'm not like a depressed guy or anything. So it's just nice to feel a little coat of like relaxation. It's just relaxing. I find it to be.
It used to do that for me a lot.
Do you smoke weed a little bit?
Not as much anymore.
Yeah.
But I used to a lot, and it was really good for stress and like anxiety. And then at some point, I don't know what it is, but I got caught in a bad cycle where I just have these crazy panic attacks when I would get high.
You're a pretty sober guy, right? I don't even see you drinking often.
I don't drink really.
At all.
I mean, I'll drink, like have a Corona every now and then.
Okay.
But I do so much shit with like business and comedy and stuff that I'm like, I gotta be fucking firing all cylinders all the time.
I feel you. I like the 2 beer buzz on stage.
Yeah.
It's kind of like where I like to sit, 2 light beers. Never more, a lot of the time less. Never more though.
A light beer, like a beer before a set, it gets you in a perfect little like, I'm here to have fucking fun.
And I don't want to sound like a total lame white guy, but Rogan talks about how he smokes a cigarette before he gets on every now and then.
Yeah.
And I've been every now and then, if it's accessible, like if I see someone
take a little hit of a cig.
It's kind of nice.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice. But first of all, it just makes you kind of feel like a gangster.
Oh yeah.
And just having
dude,
that
nothing.
scent.
But if you have the opportunity to flick it, if you flick it, dude, that fucking first thing you said, crush.
When Evan Lopez flicks a cigarette, no woman within a 2-mile vicinity.
My fiance doesn't even want me smoking anymore.
No,
She's like, dude, she has a little
wasn't
thing
the black
that I
lungs.
like.
It wasn't the cough.
No,
None of that.
Dying young.
Yeah,
no.
no.
She said, don't you flick that shit. If you're gonna smoke it, you fucking put it like a dork in a little capsule.
In a
good for
water
the
bottle.
environment.
You have to carry around with you in your fanny pack.
It's gonna go.
Because you care about the sea turtles like a dork. No girl's gonna fuck you. Then we just got a metal straw up your ass too, huh, buddy?
Oh man, it's a little plastic thing. It says BPA free on it and everything. You know, they make them in Austin, locally owned.
What about the little white dust, dude? You into any? You're not
cocaine?
No, dude.
No.
It's like I'd rather shotgun a Red Bull.
Yeah.
Cocaine is cool for a second, and then if you don't keep it going, dude, the crash is immediate, and I don't fuck with that.
Yeah.
I'm not just like, I feel like the beer and weed it serves me well.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really where I drive. I'm not even a liquor guy.
Yeah.
Easing into wine.
Oh, dude, you get some Bacardi rum in me, dog.
Is that your?
You'll see these hips turn into fucking Shakira. They swivel.
I had to stop myself from licking my lips right
dude,
now. Put that in my
You
head.
ever seen the Tin Man when they put oil in them? It's like my hips just loosen and I can't even stop. They just fucking, I hear drums that aren't even there, you know? And
I just picture the Tin Man putting oil on and just becoming Nicki Minaj and just start twerking, dude. And that would have been a twist.
I can spin it, I can lick it. Just fucking.
My anaconda don't, dude.
Yeah. I remember because I went to college in Puerto Rico. So like my college experience was going to nightclubs like 4 nights a week.
Yeah.
So I saw.
Oh, dude, that nightclub life is not for me. You can't talk.
It's different in Puerto Rico. It's there's a little more culture oriented on dancing.
Right? It's a table thing. Everyone gets.
I hated that. Yeah. I did it for once. A friend had a birthday party and they did the table. I was like, this is dumb shit. I was like, you just paid $300 for that bottle that we could have bought at CVS down the street.
It's insane.
And they brought some fucking sparklers with it.
It's a whole look at me situation. The whole VIP table thing is fucking weird. Everything about that's weird, dude. The whole club life is weird. Picking up chicks at a club is weird. It's just not for me. The loud music, everything's sweaty in there.
Yeah.
I don't understand the allure.
How your hips move, dog?
My hips, dude, I mean, they move kind of like, you ever see a house age over time and then slowly collapse? Like just because of a gust of wind?
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
Damn.
Not good.
Okay.
It's not a good sight. No one's really safe in the vicinity.
We maybe get some Bacardi in them, dog, and we see what happens. Maybe we can
You might have to inject the Bacardi directly into my hips.
Hell yeah.
When I was a kid, I couldn't sit crisscross applesauce. My groin I still can't. I can barely touch my toes. Tying my shoe is a nightmare. In the morning. I got to take a knee.
Damn.
And I got a big ass dog in my shit. It's a fucking, and I turn into Larry David every morning. The smallest thing I'm just bitching about. Yeah, this fucking guy over here. I'm just pointing people out.
Man. But no, what I was going to say about Puerto Rico and the clubs is I saw a lot of people on cocaine. And I'm very
slaps over there, right?
Dude, I don't even know. Like that's the thing about even
south of Miami, baby.
Dude, even the marijuana there, they would do so much shit to it. They'd spray it with Windex to try to make it smell better so people think it was dangerous.
Okay, smell better like linen? Like fresh cotton?
But it would just make it more potent. Like it'd give it a smell. It'd be like, ooh, that is that death. But it's like, no, it's literally chemicals.
Is that lilac lemon? What the hell?
But I would watch people across the club like all in the fucking zone having a blast. And then you see the darkness start to come in.
Yeah.
When they're coming down and the club's getting late. And you're like, and then they start looking like a great white shark. and there's like someone's gone and there's a demon in there moving around this club trying to get a fix of whatever they need in their life.
Dude, I hosted a late show a couple weeks ago, a month ago, 2 months ago now. And I did a little cocaine on the hosting set. I did my set and then I went back in the green room, did a little cocaine, and then I was going back on the set.
Like, I don't do cocaine, but
well, no,
I love the smell of it.
This was the night I realized I don't do cocaine.
Okay, yeah.
I've never like done it a couple times before, but like I did it. And I was going up to bring up the comics and like, oh my God, bro, was I so like, all right, guys, like when the mic's over here, I'm like, you guys ready for your next comic? It was bad. And I'm like the host fucking it up. Like,
yeah.
Imagine if I did that shit and tried to do a set. So I'm out.
Was the energy weird from you? Like you felt like you were making it weird?
I just felt weird, man. It was cool for a second again, but then like by the time they fucking wore off before the comic that was on was even off. And then like, I didn't like it, man. It was, the whole thing's weird. I don't like it. I'm out.
Yeah. That's why I've always kind of just, I don't know. I look at everything long-term. Like with comedy, I'm always like, I'm going to do this the rest of my life.
Right.
Like this is the fucking marathon to me.
Yeah.
And so like, I look at things and I'm like, is this going to be a crutch if I have to do this before I perform or if I get on, you know?
No, it already is a problem for me. Like I feel like I need a beer.
Really?
When I go on stage, and I'll do it without one, but like, it's like I seek it out. So that's something to take note of early on. But
yeah, because that's the thing is like we're such routine-based creatures that we'll start like without us even knowing, be like, oh, I need to do this. Like there's comedians who are like, dude, I have to jack off before I perform.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. I mean, you get some clarity, but I like the buildup of testosterone.
Get up there, just fucking raise it up a little bit.
Yeah. Because in today's era, you could call a lady bald and get slapped. You got to be ready. And if you just fucking busted a nut, you're getting tackled. You're going down.
What are you doing if Will Smith is rushing a stage? Are you? That's the thing is.
Oh, I'm letting him drop me, and I'm getting the views, baby. If I'm at a, if
also
Will Smith
settlement.
If Will Smith, oh yeah, dude, come on. If Will Smith is, I'm not Chris Rock. I'm not going to be the bigger man. We're going to court, dude.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Yeah, no, I welcome that. Please don't slap a goat. Don't slap one of the best comedians of all time. Slap a guy who deserves it. Me. Slap me or have your way with me, Will Smith. The way your wife has her way with young rappers right in front of your face. Have your fucking way with me.
In your face, Will Smith. I feel like Will Smith did have a fall from grace. We never finished really what that talk was, like movie.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like he was someone, I don't know if it was a stint of bad movies, but it was like Will Smith got less and less cool.
I'm trying to think of like his blockbusters. Like
I
Pursuit of
loved
Happiness was huge.
Pursuit of Happiness, I Am Legend was one of like, I love that movie.
I, Robot, like those three I want to say
were
like
great.
A year after.
And then he did,
Hancock.
It was called like Earth. And it was a movie he did with his son. And it completely got like a 7% and it tanked. And then it was all of a sudden, he had to do catch-up movies where it was like, I think it was like lightning striking where the industry was changing, where you couldn't make that much money. It had to be a sure thing.
And I kind of feel like he was struggling to figure out if he was an action star or a comedian. Like that was kind of unclear for a little bit. Like until Pursuit of Happiness and I Am Legend. Like, I mean, he did Fresh Prince. He came right off of Fresh Prince, I feel like, for some of these films.
What was the other?
Men in Black was a big one.
Yeah.
Men in Black was Costner. Is that Kevin Costner?
That did Men in Black?
Yeah.
Acting or producing?
Acting.
No, that was
Mel Gibson.
It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. Talking about the old guy.
The white guy in Men in Black.
Yeah.
Dude, that's Costner.
It's not Kevin Costner, I promise you.
Wait, what? Oh.
That guy has a song.
You're talking about the white guy from Men in Black?
Yes. The old, that 1,000% isn't Kevin Costner.
Dude, I think you're...
I'm going to feel Japanese if I'm wrong on this, which no one's going to know even what that meant to do. Get incognito mode off.
Fuck it.
My man relieving that tension before he got here.
I mean, this is so embarrassing whenever you try to pull something up. Tommy Lee Jones. Yeah. He sings that song. It's not unusual.
He has a cover of it that was pretty popular.
Damn, I thought for sure it was... I thought that for sure was Kevin Costner.
No.
All right, whatever.
Kevin Costner, Field of Dreams. But
just toss out a Costner movie. Oh yeah, you're thinking of Field of Dreams. The other movie were two dudes in black suits.
You're thinking of Water World, dog. Everybody knows it. Dances with Wolves, bro.
Oh, you're a Wolves guy? You dropped the L? You're one of those? You disregard the L?
It's called I have a speech impediment.
Oh,
no, I was kidding.
Do you really? I was going to say, for that one word?
So, dude, I just have terrible grammar.
ROOF.
I was homeschooled.
Say that word.
Which one?
ROOF.
Roof?
Okay. I was thinking maybe you were a rough guy.
A rough guy.
Yeah. You hear that? The rough room? My room?
My room? No, that's...
Milk?
Dude, the people that said pillow.
Yeah.
Dude.
We were making up.
Dude, people who say milk, I feel like...
Those people are all non-binary now.
They have people
like
spit in their
people with
mouth when they
words.
come in their mouth.
Yeah, that too.
I feel like that's just what...
It's a different route, but yeah.
I just feel like if you say milk, you're into some weird things. And the normal things aren't going to get you off. You got to...
Yeah, you're just simply turning an I into an A and acting like, and just hoping no one else calls you out on it.
You kind of want them to.
Yeah,
like,
it's like, yeah.
Milk.
Yeah.
I'm different, you know?
That's how I feel like we might be crossing a line here. Time
Do it,
this
dog.
one, but I want to say that's how I feel. Every non-binary person, they want you to say she. They want you to fuck up.
They're waiting for it.
They want you to fuck up, and they have that whole speech ready. I have an identity, and they're ready for it. I feel that. I feel a little baited sometimes with the theys. Feel free to beat that. I don't give a fuck, dude. I don't care what they. When I say they, I mean they think.
Yeah,
I
man.
don't really know what I meant by that last part, if I'm being honest with you. I like causing non-beefs, dude. I just love stirring the pot of causes I don't disbelieve in. I'm like, I'll show up at the march even. I'm really into this, dude, but I'm going to talk shit about it. You gotta.
You're bringing awareness to it.
Yeah.
That in itself is support. All press is good press.
That's what I'm saying.
Someone said that. Yeah, no, I was just talking to a buddy earlier about, he's having a kid, and I was like, he was like, we're going to find out the gender, but they're going to decide their gender when they're born, as a joke.
Oh, so you okay.
So a friend, they were like, we're going to find out the sex, but they'll decide their gender when they're born. And I was like, dude, that's so 2020.
Yeah.
Like now kids are deciding if they even want to be humans. Like they're going to school and identifying as cats.
Dude. I could have been a dragon. Yeah, why are they going with cats?
Boring.
Call me rhinoceros. Like something cool.
Something you can really fuck someone up on the playground with.
Yeah. I know frog people are big. Frog people are a big one now.
No shit.
They just identify as frogs. Which any frog person,
riveting,
if
dog.
I see...
Stupid as fuck. Hey, we're going to peep that out of all the things
beep that. I don't want it to be tied to that one. But if you...
I'm going to splice another part of you laughing hysterically at that.
Uh-oh. That was me.
Shout out to Spencer Cavens.
That was my fault.
Oh, what happened?
We're good.
We lost the microphone for a second. What were you saying?
I don't know. What was I saying?
It was about being something cool on the playground, being a rhinoceros. Oh, frog people are big.
Oh, yeah, it was probably, I don't know. Dude. The non-binary thing, dude, I am fucking operation up. The non-binary thing confuses me, but I'm like not against it. But it's just, it is like, can we just think of a new word that I can learn instead of changing one I've been using my whole life? We don't have to. Just don't act like I'm the asshole when I mess up. Mm-hmm. That's my only thing. I'm not trying to offend people. It's just to look you in the eyes and call you they is like not normal. I'm like, it's like it's so second nature to see girl say she. Like I don't think that through. That's not a premeditated notion. That is just what I've been taught. And
it's like such a useless bit of information that you want everybody to constantly carry around other than people's names. Yeah. And just like this new way of thinking. But now it's a movement that I'm not stuck in. I don't have identity issues. I feel like a man, but I am expected to care about, which I think is bullshit. I think I can be accommodating to other people, but I don't think I need to fucking tweet about it. Yeah. Has nothing to do with me. Neither does the oil crisis in Yemen. I don't give a fuck. I don't even know if there is an oil crisis in Yemen. That just sounds right. I mean, that was I believed it. Yeah, that's what you got to say, dude. I throw a couple hashtags on there. We got a movement. Oh, hell yeah. I think there's too much of worrying about things that aren't in your world, that like people go so outside. It used to be mind your own business. Now I got to care about what your pronouns are. I got to get to know you before you want me to. I got to know everything about you. That always throws me off when people ask for my pronouns. It's like, which pronouns do you use? The ones they taught me in third grade. What the fucking ones are you using? Like, I only know 6 pronouns. I don't even know what a pronoun is until this movement started. I had you could tell me a pronoun was an adjective and I wouldn't know. I tell people mine are H, E, and B. That's a good one. You know? That's good. Non-offensive. Yeah. It is a weird thing because I always get prompted that for pronouns when you fill out anything.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why the fuck do you need this for me to get my fucking Kohl's card?
No, like, so I do understand the whole thing. There are people in this world that ride with the non-binary thing to be a part of the movement. And
Man, don't backtrack now. We're going down in
No,
flames.
I'm going to hit him with a dagger at the end. Don't worry. It's not going to be all friendly. But then there's the people that like actually have the issue. Like, no, I don't feel like a man. Everyone's calling me a man. Like, okay, I get that.
Yeah, for sure.
If you're a friend of mine or I work with you or you're in my life, just sit me like, hey man, I'm not, what was that?
Who knows?
I was like, just let me know. You're not whatever. And I'll fucking accommodate. But it's becoming a point where like people are digging for it. And it just, I just go by my name. I have like 6 different names. I don't even know who I am most days. I don't give a fuck. I prefer it that way. Seems like a lot of pressure to wake up every day and know who you are. It means you have responsibilities.
Dude, I just shake a magic 8 ball and I just figure it out when I wake up who we're going to be.
Those, man. That used to be, that used to tell you what am I a guy or a girl? Dude, that's the 8 ball. That's all you needed to do.
Dude, spin the bottle. You decide you're gay right there. You're like, there's some dudes in this lineup. We're about to find out this bottle.
It really tells you who's about it back then. Spin the bottle. That's how you find out who you're going to be friends with in high school. You know?
Dude, that's how you know you'd have a fucking buddy in the trenches with you if he would sit through a game and be like, dude, we might risk it right now for the biscuit. Are you in here to ride? Because she's only going to play if other people play.
Did you ever play?
Fuck yeah, I played.
I played Spin the Bottle. I don't know if I ever successfully kissed someone from it. I feel like it was always like...
My first kiss came from Spin the Bottle, dog.
Really? Mine came from a dare. I remember the girl. I specifically remember the girl.
Yeah.
It was just like, I dare you to kiss her. And I was like, oh. And she was like, oh, I don't care. And I was like, oh, damn, this bitch is about it. And so we went at it way too hard, smacked faces. The inside of my lips started to bleed. Yeah. That was my first kiss.
You just hearted it,
But yeah, I didn't know.
Boom,
they look so passionate in the movies. They go in hard, dude.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. That's what I was thinking.
God, I just finished watching fucking Bonnie and Clyde. I'm ready to fucking...
Yeah. So, dude, in that original screenplay was written where Clyde was supposed to be bisexual for the little mechanic kid that like was in the Burrow gang. And then Warren Beatty was like, no way. I am a fucking movie. Like, no, dude, this is going to literally box me into something that I'm not.
Interesting.
So concerned about his image. So instead they made him like sexually awkward. Instead of, so like every sex scene is like super weird and like she has to convince them to have sex. And when he does it the whole time, he's like, am I good? Like, am I doing good? And then he does like, oh, I'm not into boys or anything. It's like so odd. And I actually for sure think that the bisexual thing would have made it a better story.
Yeah, especially for that time.
And I always wanted, because you watch, dude, any movie that they make about any timepiece film that they make today, there is going to be a subplot about sexuality.
Yeah.
Every single one. There was a series that dropped on Netflix at the beginning of the pandy in 2020 called Hollywood. And it was about post-World War II Hollywood. It's a great movie. But everybody sucks dick. Yeah. And like they use real names of like actors from back then. And I'm like, I wonder if this is true. Like they're all dead now. So you can't even know. But like every single one of them is like closeted gay.
Really?
Yeah, like all these like famous actors who's like, again, they use real names and they're just shucking each other off and it's insane. And I always wonder, like, is that accurate? It's just coming out now, or is that just, are we repainting history to accommodate for the present? Yeah,
it is. Sexuality is a weird thing. It's a weird thing, like when you look at the past with, like, because I just watched the Elvis movie. Have you seen it?
No, I hear it's good.
It's good. It starts off weird. It doesn't know what kind of movie it wants to be with like these effects. There's weird cuts and everything. It was a little odd. But a huge underlying thing was his hip swiveling. Like how fucking suppressed everybody was sexually. Yeah. And what they thought that represented. And even like the segregation aspects. Elvis wasn't too long ago, you know?
What that was like, when was he popping off?
Like the 70s, the 60s.
Oh, okay.
I think that's when he was popping. I think earlier actually. But it's a good movie. But it is interesting that sexuality has been in such like, I don't know, it's becoming so much of people's identity.
Yeah.
And it's...
Well, and I think that's my confusion about the non-binary thing is like, I'm just so detached from my own identity.
Yeah. Where
it never really mattered to me.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if that's the case with a lot of people. I don't know if like that's similar to other, but for me, it's like I don't need to be cemented in who I am. I've already lived 3 different lives.
Yeah.
I was in the Middle East a year and a half ago. Now I'm telling dick jokes on it. Like, who the fuck am I?
They're good dick jokes.
Thank you. I appreciate that. They're well thought out. I spend a lot of time with my penis. But
just holding it. What else?
Yeah, just looking at it different angles. That's the thing. Change the light on it sometimes. You really got to look at your penis. How many times have you seen your penis from the bottom? I know the answer. It's 0.
No, I have.
No, you have not.
I've explored my body.
But like firsthand?
Like in
I guess
here?
you could just bend it back. Yeah, I guess I've seen the bottom side of my dick.
Yeah.
Especially flaccid.
I got to see what's going on.
Flaccid, I've tied it into a knot, dude. I've done some crap.
You stretch, you're like, how much can I just like rant this out a little bit?
Dude, I had woke up one morning and had a little bump on the sack, It scared the shit out of me. This is when I was in the military. I go in to get it.
Were you in Japan?
No, I was in Virginia.
Shout out Virginia.
So I go in, and it's the winter time that's important to this story. The appointment was at 6 a.m. We are talking about my junk. Okay? I go in there. Turns out it was nothing crazy, no cancer, no STD. Dudes are so stupid that it's like, if you any STD or give me cancer before an STD. Like, you tell me
it's
I have
crazy
leukemia.
that my mind didn't even went to cancer.
Yeah, I'm like,
oh my God.
You tell me I have you tell me I have leukemia. That's a wink. I can still fuck. Like, that's the big thing. But like, so it was just like a cyst, right? It happens. They removed it, but I go and they call my name. This nurse that calls my name is the hottest woman I've ever seen.
You're like, I got to pump some blood into this.
It pissed me off, man. We talk about equality. If the fucking roles are reversed, and I'm a woman with a cooter issue, I got an itchy cooter or something. There's no man-dime doctor bringing me back to a room by himself, dude. You have an ally in the room. I had no ally. This girl brings me back. I fell in love with her 30 seconds ago. She tells me to drop it. I can feel that my dick is inside of me. It was snowing outside. I can feel, and I am literally like about to risk it all for this woman. I have no penis. And she tells me to drop trout. My fucking balls are shriveled. It looks like I thought a dude was going to be back there, so I did a shit job shaving it the night before. It looks like the crotch of young Frankenstein. She circles the cyst with a Sharpie, and she's like, with a cold Sharpie. She walks back, and every time she leaves the room, I'm yanking it like an accordion, dude. I'm like lassoing it around, like trying to get it to stretch. I'm like, dude, is there something weighted?
Kegels and shit.
I'm like looking around the room for like something weighted that I can like clip to the tip and just like, and then she keeps coming back in, no growth, no progress. And then
you don't want too much. That's the thing, is you're trying to get to a certain point and maintain. Because
I didn't want to get hard. That was another. Dude, and here's another thing. She comes into the sack, and I'm sorry for screaming in the microphone. She comes into the sack, and she's like taking notes, drawing on it and shit. And every time she she's like moving my penis around, and every time she does, she's like, "I'm just gonna put him over here." I'm just gonna.
You're like, did you just?
She gendered my penis.
Gendered his
penis.
Which,
if you're gonna gender anything, it seems pretty appropriate to gender a penis. I feel like we're at this point. It's pretty, but yeah, man. I mean, that was no equality in the workplace as far as the medical field. Yeah, I found that to be very, I lost a part of my identity in that room.
Man,
talk about identity.
It is weird how those clutch situations, your dick just doesn't show up for you. It's almost like a rite of passage.
I mean, yeah, like you really got to get a girl in bed ready to fuck you for it to look nice.
Yeah.
For us, for dudes like us.
Yeah.
I'm assuming we have similar pain. It's a good piece.
Yeah.
I've gotten nothing but positive feedback. There's no articles about it. I'm not Tommy Lee Jones. I'm not steering a fucking yacht with my dick. I can tell you that. I'm not lifting Pamela Anderson with my penis alone. I'm not doing that. So, but it's nice. I'm comfortable with it. It gets the job done. It's a nice piece of equipment.
I think there's too much, I don't know if it was porn, if it's culture. And I know you got to get out of here. We'll get you out of here after this topic. I think it's important for young men. There's too much of everybody talks about body positivity.
Right.
There's none of that for men.
None of that for small dicks.
No.
And no research going into that. All the money's being poured into women cosmetic surgeries.
Yeah.
What the fuck? We haven't figured out a way to fix a small dick yet?
Dude, if they want to talk about, my body, my choice. We don't get a choice.
We don't get a choice.
And
we're openly shunned for it.
Yeah.
Openly shunned for it. And another thing for the youth out there, I do want to tell you this. And I was talking about this with the lady today. My dick grew within the last 2 years. I'm telling you. I am telling you, dude.
Is it the food?
I don't know what it is, but I remember specifically like of 3 months of having a good dick day, and then it just not stopping. And I was like, this is here to stay. This is what I got now. I don't know what I did. I don't know what omens I followed. I don't know what karma I brought into my life, but at the age, and that should bring a lot of hope to the young white and Asian boys of America. I mean, they're out there hopeless. They think it's over. It's not, for most of you, you're fucked. I would say 99% of you, you're done.
Yeah.
I'm an anomaly, but there's others out there, and I think we should get together. Maybe I have a super dick. Something's going on downstairs, Evan. I'm not completely...
Good problems. Don't,
Yeah, all of a sudden I got a piece. Dude. All of a sudden I got a piece. It wasn't a huge growth, but like...
Enough.
I'll tell you what it did. It took me to the next tax bracket.
Yeah?
Lower echelon of that tax bracket, but I'm in there.
Still.
I'm in there.
That's beautiful, man. Congratulations.
And I'm still not like a 1%er.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not the dude, I'm not choking bitches out on pornos with my dick. There's some crazy things going on now.
That's unrealistic expectations.
By the way, new category of porn I've been seeing, and this is a good place to end this.
Cock hero. Oh, that's what we're talking about last time.
But now they're doing girls getting cucked by their guys. Before it was always a guy getting cucked by his girl.
Hey,
now
equality's going in the right direction.
This guy got me. My dick was still throbbing. It was a therapist setting. And it was a guy and a girl who were having issues. A sexy ass that way hotter than the wife walks in. She's like, I know how to fix this. And then she just fucks him in front of her, and she has to watch. And the girl has to watch, looks so sad, and it got me going.
Wow,
that jealous bitch.
They're exploring everything.
Because when the guys get cucked, they have to act like they're into it. Like, you're doing so good, baby. Like
that's holding. Weird.
Yeah, it's like a girl is like pouty. Like, me next. Like,
yeah, I've never liked that stuff.
Yeah.
Listen. Last episode, we had some audio difficulties. You decided to have audio difficulties this episode. He was like,
I might not even be plugged in, dude. We'll find out.
We might not even be recording this whole thing. Matty Stu, a.k.a. Matty 2, Matty Addy. Thank you for doing the podcast again, brother.
Anytime, man.
Plug
when is this
your podcast. This is dropping tomorrow.
Okay.
Your boy's at with the flip.
All right. Tomorrow, I'm at Best of the West at Creek in the Cave. I think it's 8 p.m. See you there. I have a podcast, Captain's Dogs, with Niko Jordan, that drops also every Wednesday.
I gotta get Niko on.
Yeah, dude, Niko's the fucking man. Check out the Canoe Cast. That's his podcast where he takes people out in the canoe.
I've seen that.
Niko's the fucking workhorse of the operation, dude.
Hell yeah.
And
he's got a good spirit.
I'm a lot luckier than him that we're in this little duo, dude. I know that.
That's sweet.
So yeah, I'm the hotter one for sure. I don't want to just bump his ego too much. I'm the better looking guy. I have the stronger jawline, but other than that, dude,
Niko looks like he gets girls though. He's like the sweet guy that doesn't have to say much. He like kind of laughs, and the girl's like, "Oh, he's sweet."
Yeah, it's just simply not true. So, I'm not even going to insult him. That's just a lie. I'm just going to take away the compliment. No need to insult. But no, Niko's the man. Check out the Canoe Cast. Other than that, Monk's Jazz Club at the end of the month, and that's all I got.
Hell yeah.